Hello, welcome to week 3 of combating compassion fatigue. My name is Jessica, and I'd like to, before I go into what step 3 is, I'd like to just acknowledge that a lot of what I've been referring to also can not only be used for compassion fatigue, but it's also able to be ways you can feel more empowered over your emotions. So it's interesting how the two go together. Power or sovereignty over our emotions and combating compassion fatigue actually go hand in hand. And I'll get into that a little bit later. But it's so important that if you're suffering from compassion fatigue, that you understand that they are linked and that your ability to set emotional boundaries is key to you being able to heal it. So, step 3 for this week is to invite a separation between your emotion from the actual life circumstances, what's actually happening in your life. So see the emotion as a separate experience that you're having. That was basically when you were being triggered, that was the response to it. But it's not, potentially, it's not what's actually happening in your external world. So start to notice, this is not to invalidate the emotion, but it's for you to start to notice that you have a choice. You have a choice in being able to stay with what's real and in front of you and to get sucked in to the emotional world. So that's step 3. An example could be when you're feeling angry at someone. That doesn't necessarily mean that they did something wrong. It could just mean that whatever happened triggered anger in you, but it doesn't have to translate to they did something wrong or they're bad or something is wrong. So to be able to notice that difference will give you more of a choice and ultimately empower you to know that you have a choice. And then to own the emotion, step back, look at the facts and the circumstances objectively, and then separate the emotion from the story that your mind is telling you. And then you might even take it one step further to write down the story, which you may have done in the last step 1 or 2 before this video. Write down whatever the story is, step back, and then ask this question: what else could be true about this situation? And then just allow your, again, curiosity to come in and just play with what if. What else could be true that I'm not seeing? And you might have to take some deep breaths to really allow yourself to start to see a different reality. And if that's the case, take some time to do this week. And I will see you next week for step 4 in combating compassion fatigue and mastering your emotions. Thank you.